Kathy, I need a copy of Article 1, Section 2.
Article 1, Section 2 of what?
Constitution?
Is that something I'm supposed to have at my desk?
Does anybody have a copy of the Constitution? This is discouraging.
Bonnie, did you say I told you a copy of the Constitution? Is it still in print?
Oh, for crying out loud. Try Amazon.com. If they don't have it, then just bust into the glass display case at the National Archives. You shouldn't yell. Is it still in print, is what my staff would like to know.
I'm here to see Sam. It's not a big deal. I'm here to see him about something.
What do I care?
Absolutely no reason that you should.
Well, and the president's committed to vetoing any commerce bill that prohibits sampling data as a legitimate component of the 2000 census. And I'm not saying we're out of here. I'm just giving you a preview of what you're going to get later with Toby. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Hey, that was all great, what you just said there.
What did you say?
Not so much what you said, but the way you said it.
The census has to be taken seriously.
Tell me about it.
You know, it's not glamorous, but, you know, sure. You need something?
Did you get a haircut?
No.
You look good today.
Thank you. You too.
New suit?
No.
You look good.
What you need, CJ?
A tutor?
Tutor?
Yes.
What for?
Sam, I read my briefing book last night on the Commerce Bill regarding the census, and there's certain parts of it that I don't quite understand.
I can help you out. Which parts?
Well, all of it.
All of it.
Yes.
You don't understand the census.
I don't understand certain nuances.
Like what?
Like the census.
CJ, we've been working on this commerce bill for 3 weeks. I hear you talk about the census all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand.
I've been faking it.
You've been faking it.
I've been playing it fast and loose. There's no doubt about it. But sitting in on some of the meetings we've been having and reading the briefing book last night, I have to say that the census is starting to sound to me like it's, well, important. And I've come to the realization that if I'm going to be talking about it all, it's probably best that I understand what I'm saying.
When?
When what?
When did you come to this realization?
About an hour ago.
Okay. I'll tell you what, let's forget about the fact you're coming a little late to the party and embrace the idea that you showed up at all.
That's what I say.
We'll start at lunch.
Thank you.
You faking it?
Yes.
President.
I know. I should probably not do that.
You think?
See you at lunch.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, what?
Budget surplus.
Go ahead.
There's a $30 billion budget surplus.
It'll actually shake out to about $32 billion.
Whatever.
Well, you know what they say?
What do they say?
$1 billion here, $1 billion there. Sooner or later, it starts to add up to real money.
That's a nifty saying, Josh.
I didn't coin it or anything.
We have a $32 billion budget surplus for the first time in 3 decades.
Yes.
Republicans in Congress want to use this money for tax relief, right?
Yes.
Essentially what they're saying is they want to give back the money.
Yes.
Why don't we want to give back the money?
Because we're Democrats.
But it's not the government's money.
Sure it is. It's right there in our bank account.
That's only because we collected more money than we ended up needing.
Isn't it great?
I want my money back.
Sorry.
We're not doing this.
I think so.
$12 million to establish an Appalachian Transportation Institute. $1.5 million to study parking facilities at commercial truck stops. $3 million to produce a documentary on highway infrastructure. These are just some of today's additions to the appropriations bill, and that's just in the area of transportation.
$2 million for a volcano monitor in Alaska to warn passing airplanes about ash.
By the way, the FAA doesn't know what that is.
$550,000 for New York State to restore the home of Susan B. Anthony. While we're at it, the tile in my shower could use regrouting.
Could somebody please remind me what's in this for us?
Power zones, U.S. rail, and federal funding for 100,000 new public school teachers.
Thank you.
How's this working?
We have a meeting with Gladman and Skinner, and they represent 2 of the 3 swing votes on the Commerce Committee.
Swing votes in terms of the census.
Yes, and if they agree to drop the sampling prohibition, the appropriations bill could pass without a problem.
Who's the third?
The third?
You said 3 swing votes, Gladman, Skinner.
Janice Willis's husband.
Right.
Presumably he's going to do what he's told.
We're fine.
You sure?
Tomorrow's the start of a 3-day weekend, and 435 congressmen want to make their flights home in the morning.
You think that'll do it?
Oh, I know that'll do it.
What time's the meeting?
11 o'clock.
Just don't do anything to screw up or in any way embarrass me, okay?
Leo, Newt Rockney. Sometimes I get them mixed up.
Go.
If they hop the fence, they're going to jail. What they do once we get to them is what's going to determine for how long.
What trip do you along?
Well, there are alarms in the ground. Here, 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 and here. She tripped it here.
She?
Yes, sir.
It wasn't a fraternity stuff?
No, sir. It was a mentally unbalanced woman in her 40s.
Well, you know, just trying to kill me isn't necessarily evidence of being mentally unbalanced.
Sir, it appears from her statement you weren't the target.
I wasn't.
No, sir.
Who was?
Your daughter.
Zoe?
Yes, sir.
Leo,
Morning, Mr.
you
President.
know Ron Butterfield?
Sure.
He says it was a woman.
We spoke last night.
We're still reviewing the frame by frame, Leo.
I'll get a report first thing.
Yes, sir. Mr. President, if I could excuse myself to the outer office, I could make a call and see.
Of course, help yourself.
Thank you, sir.
This woman was after Zoe?
There were 8 security checks between where the woman was and Zoe's bedroom.
There's no need for Zoe to know about this, right?
No.
What do you need?
This may be the wrong time, Mr. President, but I wanted to speak to you about, as the game was breaking up last night, you mentioned I should say hello to Jenny.
Hang on a second. What do you got, Ron?
Be happy to know our security system worked exactly the way our security system's supposed to work.
Well, I guess that's something.
Yes, sir.
You'll send the full report.
About 2 hours.
You were saying.
It could wait.
You sure?
Yeah. Good seeing you, Ron.
Take care.
I'll see you in an hour, sir.
All right, thanks. I guess we're done, too.
I wouldn't lose a lot of sleep over it, sir.
No, no.
Good seeing you, Mr. President.
You too. Ron,
Yes, sir.
did you have a gun?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Josh, good to see you.
Congressman.
Why, Andy, if I'd known you were going to be here, I would have brought my sword and shield.
Champagne and flowers would have done the trick.
Met Bill Willis? No, we haven't.
My wife was Janice Willis.
I know.
She passed away last month, so I've taken over a seat in Congress.
Yes, sir, we know. We're so sorry for your loss.
The White House sent flowers, and the president wrote a very beautiful note. Could pass along my thanks.
We sure will, Congressman.
Please, no, I'm not a congressman. I teach 8th grade social studies, and this is only temporary.
Morning.
until we-
Everyone got fruit, everyone got bagels. Good, good. Christopher, Anthony, would you mind putting my copy of the appropriations bill on the table, please? Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Anthony. And thank you, Kathy. Gentlemen, why don't we take our seats? Congressman Skinner, welcome. Congressman Gladman, always good to have you here, sir. Congressman Willis, I was a great fan of your late wife.
Thank you.
This represents the latest draft of the House Appropriations Bill. It is 7,000 pages long and weighs over 55 pounds. It includes $1.2 million for a lettuce geneticist in Salinas, California, and $1.7 million for manure handling in Starkville, Mississippi.
Toby, you know that's what happens.
8 states will divide $5 million to research the uses of wood.
Yeah, we saw that one.
I'm thinking of some uses for it right now.
I thought we were here to talk about census.
We are. The White House just wanted to take this opportunity to point out that you are criminals and despots.
Thank you.
No problem.
But that's not going to stop the president from signing the bill into law.
No, sadly, it won't. What will stop the president from signing the bill is the amendment your committee is offering on the census.
The three of you represent the swing vote on the Commerce Committee. You drop the census amendment, and the appropriations bill goes through without a hitch. Insist on the law prohibiting sampling, and you can count on a long floor fight, followed by an almost certain veto.
I would like to emphasize the long floor fight of it all and remind you that I have absolutely no conscience when it comes to exploiting the fact that you have non-refundable airline tickets for the weekend. With that in mind...
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'm not leaving town. I'm not leaving town this weekend. I'm going to stay and see how much. So, there's no need to rush on